We're here at Joe's Addiction, and we got to meet with the founder and manager of the store, and it was just a great time to see a coffee house that's doing what we hope to be doing in Kansas City. We learned a lot and saw the reality of the vision, and saw that maybe our vision is too small, and just a lot of opportunity and just a lot of neat things going on here that we hope by God's grace will happen at some point in Kansas City. So.
Well, now that we're back in Kansas City and back in the groove, I wanted to share a few things, just what God's doing the last couple of days. It's been really exciting. Many of you know that we've had to secure an architect to draw up plans for work that had been done on the building that we're leasing a couple years ago. The city is making us submit the permits for that work before they will give us permits for what we want to do. And so that's coming along well. We're hoping that by the end of this week we can actually submit those drawings for approval, and hopefully that'll go through quickly. So please pray that the city doesn't give us any flack and just gives us the stamp of approval on that. The second thing is just a really exciting thing. Last night was our first informational meeting with people that are interested in volunteering as a barista at the Elias Coffee House, and it was just a great group of people, and just an exciting time for us to see the number of folks that are prayerfully considering joining to be a barista, but more than that, to engage in relationships with people. So if you think that God might be leading you to participate as a barista at the Elias Coffee House, and if you can commit to 1 4-hour shift every week, then please contact me, because I'd love to see you connected in the coffee house and begin building relationships with people that need to hear the gospel. The third thing is that, as I just mentioned in the previous video, we were able to be down at Joe's Addiction and just saw some great things. And today I just had really neat opportunities to interact with people, and it was situations where people came to our shop, and even though we're not open, they knocked on the door just to see if we were there, and I was able to have them in. They sat at a table. I was able to give them some food, and in each case just share with them some stuff that I had been reading in the Word this morning, and took a few minutes just to pray with them, and just a really encouraging time. Tonight I had to go into the shop and just to do a few things, and had a group of guys that were meeting there, the leadership team from Living Faith Fellowship, a young church here in the Northeast that we're connecting with, but they had their leadership team meeting in the shop, and so I was just going in to do some stuff, and there was a lady right on our corner that was working the corner, and she tried to get my attention as I was turning the corner, and I had to go down the street a little ways and turn around just so that I could get into my shop. And she thought that I was turning around because I wanted business. And she just made a beeline for me and tried to get in my car, tried to open the door. Fortunately, it was locked, and I motioned to her that I was not interested in the business. But I got out, and she immediately asked if I had a couple of dollars so she could get some food. And I told her that I didn't have the money, but that I do have some food, and asked her if she was hungry. And So she said, yeah. And since there was a group of guys in the shop, I said, hey, just come on in. And so she came in. I gave her a couple of backpacks because she said she had a friend that needed some stuff too. And a family just this morning delivered 200 Bibles. They bought Bibles and brought them to the shop and donated them. So I was able I asked her, I said, hey, do you have a Bible? Could you use a Bible? And she said, yeah, that'd be great. So I gave out the first of those 200 Bibles to her and encouraged her just to start reading in the book of Mark. And it was a really, really neat time, just neat conversation. And then she left, and I had to do some work that I'd come to do. And then I left the shop, and from a distance, I just kind of heard, "Thank you," and so I just yelled back. I yelled her name and said, "You bet. We'll see you later." And a couple of other guys were just sitting across the street on some steps there, not really knowing what was going on, but it was just really a cool thing to connect with her. And so we're just excited about what God is doing. I'm so excited to see the shop open, to get more people connected. We just need more people that will come alongside of these individuals that we're meeting and walk with them and just be their friend and share Christ with them and live the gospel to them. So please continue to pray and for us, and please consider joining our ministry, being a barista and connecting with people. As you know, we're also in the midst of our fundraiser, and we just need your prayer. This is a very key time for us as we're trying to open the shop in about 3 to 4 weeks. And from a human perspective, I don't feel like we have what we need as far as a financial base to open a business, but it's in God's hands. So please pray that we would trust God and pray that He would bring in what's needed for us to just be successful in opening this shop so that we can see the ministry take place. Love to see you down at the shop. We're practicing right now all of the sandwiches and drinks that we're going to be offering. So here in the next 2 weeks, if you can make your way down to the shop, just shoot me an email or whatever. Let me know you're coming. Make sure I'm there, and I'll make you a sandwich or make you a drink, and you can tell me what you think. So thanks again for your prayers. God bless, and hope to see you soon.